Hello, hope everybody's well. Right, so the messages this week were around boundaries, and specifically, how do we strike a balance between unity and setting our boundaries? So this is quite a big question for a lot of us, I think. We struggle perhaps to set boundaries, especially if we're empathetic, that may be the case. So the first thing they said was, they asked a question: when is a tree not a tree? And they said it ceases to be a tree where its roots meet the earth and the branches meet the air. The leaves on the branches breathe in the air and they give to the air also. And there is their boundary. That's where the two meet. The earth nourishes the tree and the tree gives to the earth. That is their boundary. That is where they meet. Just to say, if I keep looking over there, it's because I've written down their messages. So I take notes. So they said there's a point at which everything stops its own existence and existing as itself, and it becomes something else, or it meets something else rather, and that is where the boundary is. So they said setting a boundary is not a no, it's actually a yes. It is a, here I am, this is my space, this is where I stop and you begin. And it's actually a meeting place. So to create successful boundaries, they said, is not about defending ourselves. It's a point of meeting, a point of working together for the good of both parties. It's a place of giving and a place of co-creating together, with both sides receiving mutual benefit in balance. So it's actually that point of oneness, they said. So it's more useful to think of it that way, perhaps. After all, if we understand that we are complete unto ourselves, and we all are, because we are perfectly divine, then what are we defending ourselves from? I said. So it's simply a matter of finding that sort of tipping point, really, the point of perfect balance where neither side is damaged in any way. And there is where we find the perfect boundary. So that was their message, and it was short and sweet. So, but I thought it was rather beautiful, actually, because I know that I've personally been guilty of this in the past, and thinking that when we set our boundaries, it's all about being, you know, sort of strong and standing in our power, and it does have that slightly defensive edge to it. So reframing that as a meeting place for the mutual benefit of both and a place of co-creation, I thought was just rather beautiful and quite touching. So I'll begin to channel. I'm not sure what the codes are about this week, so we'll see what they say. They haven't told me yet. So I'll just sit back a little bit and I'll start channeling. Ele sokotopotoshimite kandaramale sokotokatere sekatikattari omatale sheteriatu dramete sheta. We want you to remember that you are all one. This phrase is bandied around a lot. But we want you to understand that this is all about all of you working together. What is good for one is good for all. And when you work together and find solutions and ways of coming together, Everybody benefits. Everybody thrives. It is the perfect expression of love. It is the perfect expression of yourselves and the perfect expression of divinity. We want to give you codes now to give you confidence in your own divinity and break down that need to defend. Open your hearts, to open your hearts. We will begin. Hola, totalmente. Él se canta, se mete rin batalla, se canta, se mete urta balasa, shara. Uista cole, esta canta, se me lese. Riosha cantare molo, ruya, se cantare mala. Arrosse canta, se mele, canta tetere, suruala, 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 sa canto, se mele, se canto taramata. Riasa, uisa, ese cana le wa ese mo reale se canta se mette controlla oriesa se armola inde che te se mata rianta e tu arruta attore arrutta attore arrutta arruta se contamela se cantara alla sa contanomata. Rosse canta un po' conto te teria matele se scetera matta. O quatta conto sottotono matala sa canta scetera. Nakata takata compata takata compata la sa conto shapakata rasto conto malassa ruyo conto c'è matala. Esse joia sei justa we shega mala se na lesse conte shemete reasa shut no ma conta conta de matale setana reasa conta shato te metere sa cantala esse joala justa se mana justo mele se nara o ese conta mele se conta resa 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 ele seca la para usha noro emele tua e la terra e terra e terra e sea la lua la lua la lua ele se che scialla se comporta palese a taranara sciuntoro male se guarda ele se ina komala se mala ele se komala osho komboto patana se mala se ko sambola la elu lure roya khanda shenwa lure samba khandelera se kanshanara, ele se kashalanara, se murayala, se shanara, moya, ela sua, sua, sua. Okay. Well, that felt very heart-centered. Just, yeah, really felt that in the heart place. So yeah, that was very beautiful and very soft and gentle. So I'll leave that with you. As always, if you want to get in touch with me for a one-to-one healing or an activation, you can do. Below are the details of my Facebook page, and you can reach me there and message me on Facebook and I will respond. I can talk about what it is that you need. And of course, as always, you can ask questions. Same thing, just get in touch with me. Yeah, and if you could like, share, subscribe, all of those things, that means that the messages reach further, they reach more people, and that's what their aim is. So if you feel able to do that from your heart space, then please do, and that's a way of passing it on to others and giving. So I wish you all well. I hope you have a fantastic week wherever you are, and I'll see you next time.